Dream is huge. I don't see why Northern won't be seen in the future and be mentioned as one of the major metropolitan cancer institutes that supports Northern Metro up the Hume and supports not only patients physically here within the hospital, but virtually in closer to home, out on their farm, in rural country town.
So this is where it has to be huge. Why? Because we are treating the world, and we are treating the world at the doorstep today.
I think all my customers are very important. I know them for a very long time. Don't forget, I started here in 2011, so I'm the part of the furniture of the Northern. So everyone counts. I know every single person from bottom to the top. I've been to GP, the study diagnosis. I said I'm having a fever. She said let me do further tests, and she did some further tests. So they took me there 4 days, and then after that they find out, CT scans and all that ultrasound, and they find out I'm being diagnosed with the stage 3 ovarian cancer.
I got pretty sick. I didn't realize, it was anything like super serious. But just constantly, I thought I had this knot in my muscle. I had some tests done, and it was cancer.
The initial start, all that crying. Why I was the only one person? Why no one else? Why this happening to me? What did I do wrong? Maybe God taking revenge from me for anything, like all the normal thinking. I did that for 2 months or 3 months, but then after I realized, I have to deal with it. I have to be strong. I can't keep crying all my life. Because if you don't have cancer, you don't know what you're going through. The only person has cancer understand what they're going through.
The cancer journey. And it is a journey. People always see it as a treatment, but it's far more than a treatment. It is about understanding the needs of that patient, supporting them through what is going to be one of the most difficult times. And importantly, should we succeed in treating their cancers, which we're increasingly good at doing, it's how do they survive through the rest of their life.
Whenever any of us, I think, are feeling low and tired or sick, where do we feel most comfortable? Well, usually in our own beds, in our own homes, surrounded by the people and the things we know. Having to travel, having to move away from that security makes it very difficult and makes anyone frightened.
So it was like a 40 minutes to 1 hour to drive to Mercy, which was really hard for me. But then I moved here, it was so much easier for me. To move to this hospital was my very good decision.
It's really important to have my treatment locally to feel like less of a burden compared to, say, going to Peter Mac. I'm glad that I chose Northern Health instead. The only thing that Peter Mac has different is the mouthwash. I think culture does play a huge part in treatment and survivorship. I think it's because when I was in treatment, I think being from an Arabic background, I had such a huge support network. I had at least, 100, 150 cousins all ready to do anything for me.
And so if we can create a centre that feels at least culturally close to home, and if we can provide services that are at home, then I think psychologically our patients will actually do better, because part of treatment is medical, but a huge part of treatment is how we feel psychologically and how we feel we're supported.
When I was in remission, for the first week or so, I actually had no idea what to do, to the point where I was kind of just laying in bed for like 20 plus hours a day, just doing absolutely nothing, barely eating. When Northern Health asked for my feedback, I said telling me to do yoga isn't enough. You need to actually give me yoga. And that's what created the Well Ahead yoga program. It was because of me. I'm a savior, really.
My first yoga class, very amazing. I never done yoga before, but then Prarsita, she's a wonderful. The way she explained things, close your eyes, pay the attention where the tense body parts are, I think as soon as she keeps saying, the pains are removing, pains are going from the body, which is really good, yeah. I love it.
There are certainly things we as clinicians within Northern Health can do to improve how we support patients. We've started with the Wellness Centre here. We've got a survivorship program. I think we need to leverage off those.
This journey starts now, and we need your help in order for us to achieve this. We need now, not in 10 years, because our patients are having that difficulty right now at this very point in time.
We need to start having the conversations with partnerships and with our community. And so we need to start thinking as a single entity rather than as siloed services.
By working together, we can create a cancer service that caters for the unique needs of our diverse community. A cancer service that they can feel safe to come to and they can trust that they're getting the care they need right on their doorstep. We can't do it alone. We do need the help of our partners and the stakeholders around us to deliver this service.
I'm definitely going to die, but it's not like that. You can still live your life while you have cancer. Doesn't matter, it's not curable. Like I'm one of the example. You can work around the cancer. Doesn't matter, okay, you got the disease, but you're going to think, before you kill me, I'll kill you. So if you have a spirit like that, you can, you can stay, you can live longer, I think. आठ पहर आराधिए पूरन सतगुर ज्ञान रहाओ जित कट वसै पार ब्रह्म सोई सुहावा था